Mr. Kawaki, the same Japanese businessman who had accompanied Carney and Bill to host the bar, the night had met Saya, he assumed that most of the money had come from the similar areas previous from Carney's days as Kidder Peabody. He wondered, looking at Saya's concerned expression, if some of that money had come from the source of little less savor. He shook the thought away. It wasn't his job to determine where the money came from. His job was to figure out the ways to make the money grow. He pulled Saya's hands to his lips and put his arms around his shoulder. "I promise, I know the right time to walk away." She nodded, pressing her head against his chest. He wanted to swallow her with his body. Feel the warmth deep inside, capture it forever. The right time to walk away, like the first rule of Carney. It was all about the exit point. Exit too early, you'd always have regret. Exit too late, you'd risk lose everything. Malcolm walked away when he had it all, every bit his entire American dream. He would walk away and never look back. Downtown, 3 blocks north from the river, around the corner from Ground Zero, a spacious corner office tucked deep inside the 50-floor penthouse and a glass steel skyscraper. One of the newer buildings in the area, probably originally financed with bubble area Japanese money, but completely at the time of an American robber baron. Not exactly Wall Street, but it may as well have been a 55-floor filled with banking office, a law firms, as a penthouse was a catacomb of matching glass cubicles connected by thinly carpeted hallways lit from above, strips of fluorescent yellow. The computer terminals were everywhere, and IBM commercial come to life, especially remarkable for the most total lack of wires. The place was alive with data, wireless, encrypted, and constantly flowing bleeds through the glass windows and bars of the plaster walls. The corner office was a glass-like cubicle, but its walls had Venetian blinds. Blinds were closed, the opaque cream surface glowing softly with the light that streamed in through of the 2 vast windows. It overlooked the bustling crowd. Centered between the windows of an enormous monogamy desk. Behind the desk there was a high-backed leather chair. The chair was a young man, that curly red and thick plastic framed glass. He was wearing a tie but no suit, his dark legs but no belt. His shirt was white, but somehow in the light from the hours appeared close to pink. He was watching me carefully through those thick glasses as he chewed on half a turkey sandwich. Threads of lettuce hung from his thick lower cheek, held in place by depths of garlic mayonnaise. I had a turkey sandwich as well, and I was too nervous to be hungry. In Japan I was an interloper, in the expert world harmless a curiosity. Here in New York I was more of a nuisance. I placed the sandwich back on my plate, which was resting on the corner of an enormous desk. I watched his reach for a pickle. I wasn't sure whether the pickles were there for my benefit or whether they part of the same bizarre trade ritual I had yet to uncover. I was slaking them into 3 equal towers, rising higher apart from polished ceramic tray. "There are a lot of misconceptions when it comes to do what we do," he finally said, breaking the silence as he chose a pickle from a tower. I smiled because he was smiling. He had a slight Brooklyn accent, tamed by 4 years in Harvard and another 3 at Wharton. "I've done my research and knew as much as Richard could at any one with access to a laptop computer and 12 3-hours trapped in the belly of airplanes logging in my way from NARD to JFK. I knew that he had graduated top of his class, and he had spent 3 years at Merrill Lynch before his business school, and he had a wife, 4 kids, and mansion in the site of Grand Central Station out of Long Island. I also knew that he was worth, and the newspaper thought he was worth. Nobody really for sure. Репетитор по скайпу, смарт-тичер 197.